I'm the talk show
That's so
person.
cool.
Chat is cute. All right. Do you have any questions before we start?
Me?
Yeah, you.
No, not really, no.
All right, we'll start. All right. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to my talk show. I'm your host, I1 Rebel. This is my talk show, Late Night of Rebel, and we have our special guest here, FijiVR, or just Fiji.
Fuck you.
Pog you.
Fuck
So,
you.
for those who don't know who you are, what's the best way to describe yourself to like people that have, who are new to your channel?
Sorry, what was...
If people don't know who you are, like, what's the best way to describe yourself? Like, if I was to say, who is Fiji VR? Who are you? Like, what's the best way to describe yourself to people who don't know who you are?
So, I'm a water bottle that plays a lot of VR chat, that plays a lot of Animal Crossing. I read a lot. People say I'm...
Okay.
Re...
I get you. Um, so how'd you actually initially get into VR chat? Like, how'd you find out about VR chat? Was it from a YouTuber, a streamer? Did you randomly watch some videos? Like, randomly stumble upon the game?
So it was like there was that one. I was just going around like YouTube as I do, and I stumbled upon this one clip. Do you know the Pokelaw's clip?
Yeah, I know about Pokemon. Which clip?
Do you know the one with like the one where they're about to kiss and then they block
Oh,
their kiss through their hands?
oh,
Do you remember
with
that one?
Evolved Ant.
Yeah, yeah,
I remember that clip.
yeah. It
Yeah,
was that
where they're
clip.
about to kiss, and then someone just walks up and goes like this and covers the mouth, and you basically just get cucked.
Yeah, that's
Honestly.
the one. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
And after that, I was like, hold up, like, where can I do this to other people? So I took a look into it and I found out about that VR chat, and then I saw some of like Joey Bagel's avatars, or not avatars, but videos.
Yeah.
And that's when I sort of like, okay, I'm gonna download this game and try it out. So I downloaded it, tried it in desktop mode, and then somebody walked up to me, started talking to me. After that, I quit the game and didn't play it for 2 weeks because I was so shy.
What?
Um,
Whoa.
and then after that, I kind of got back into it, and then I was kind of at that time I was like I wasn't talking and everything. But I was kind of like this. I chose to be Miss Monochrome. I had a Miss Monochrome avatar, and then everybody was talking like how cute my avatar was and everything. And somehow that's where like I started to make lots of friends, and yeah, that's kind of how it all started with me.
Okay. How did you pick the name Fiji or Fiji Water? Like, oh, what?
You want, yeah, like a lot of people. So
Oh, look, a new sub to add to my
Fiji, I know it's like
collection.
known for like water and like the islands and everything, but it actually came from like I used to be really into the water warships community, and
Okay.
I used to play a lot of this one ship, and the
Mm-hmm.
ship was called Fiji,
All right.
and that's where I kind of had the name, and I kind of just changed my name on the whim at that time. But it was that time where I kind of moved away from the water warships community and found VR chat.
Yeah.
So the name Fiji was actually kind of just an instinctive name that I thought when I looked at the menu. I was like, I don't know what name to put down, so I just put down Fiji and see what happens.
Okay.
Yeah,
So,
and then like 6 months later,
okay.
that's when I started getting memed on.
All right. So, when you first played VRChat, you said that you were very shy. Like, you basically quit the game like after someone talking to you. Um, if my memory serves me right, you were originally a mute, right, for a long time, and then you openly talked.
Yeah, I was a
Um,
mute for about a year and a half. Yeah.
okay. Um,
Um,
like, how did it feel when you first talked on stream? Were you very nervous? Were you anxiety? Was it liberating to finally talk and be like, finally I can talk and, communicate without having to use markers?
It was kind of everything at once. Because at first I was like, you know what, it's a voice reveal. Like I've always wanted to do this. I feel really comfortable doing it. So I was like, yeah, go for it. And then the moment I started my stream, that's when it started to like get to me about
Mm-hmm.
like how big everything was gonna, like what was about to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and I guess it was this constant build up on nerves and everything. And then when it actually got to the time where I was going to voice reveal, I felt like I actually had a panic attack, like on the stream. But during that time, I still like tried to keep going, and I eventually did my reveal. But after that, it was just very like emotional. Sorry, I didn't mean to wink there.
That's
But
fine.
it was really emotional. It was kind of like everything at once at that point. It was kind
Okay.
of like nerves, happiness, and
Yeah, yeah.
just a lot of appreciation.
I get you. Did you ever voice reveal to people before you did it on stream? Like, did you like talk to like a couple good friends or?
Yeah, I used to talk to good friends.
All right.
Like it wasn't really that I was. I mean, of course, I was nervous talking to a lot of people, but there was a few people which I felt really comfortable talking to, so I didn't mind with them. But yeah, generally, I was just really, really shy.
Okay.
I still am, to be honest.
All right. I get you. So, did you ever feel inspired from other streamers or content creators to come out and talk, or was it just yourself? Like, what motivated you to like be like, I need to talk, I need to express myself? Was it because you were pushed by friends, or?
There was kind of two main people who inspired me. One of them was Markiplier because I used to watch Markiplier like
Really?
a ton.
Okay.
Yeah, he used to. I was watching his Let's Plays all the time, and to be honest, I kind of inspired to be like him one day.
Hold on, I got a phone call, but
So
continue.
no, no worries, no worries. But yeah, do you want me to keep going or? But yeah, like I kind of inspired to be like him because of his everything that he does. He was really positive and everything, and he was so friendly, and I wanted to be just like him. But after that, no, not after that. The other person I was going to talk about is White Artworks because he was like another person who I was friends with, and like coming into him, visiting his streams and everything, it's so chill and everything. And at that point, I was kind of like, I want to be like these people myself. Like I don't want to be stuck behind no microphone forever. So yeah.
Hello? Sorry, I had to take an important phone call.
No worries, no worries.
What were you saying?
So there were two main people which kind of helped me to gain the confidence. First person was Markiplier
Yeah,
because Markiplier, he's always like a really positive guy and everything.
yeah.
And I had been watching him since the point he had 2,000 subscribers.
Mm-hmm.
So I was always like trying to watch his videos and everything, and seeing him be so friendly and be so amazing with everyone, I just wanted to be just like him in a way. And my other friend, White Artwork, so I used to come and watch every now and then. He was really chill with everyone, and he seemed really cool, and that kind of inspired me too.
I getcha. Yeah, it's crazy that you watched him since he was like a very small YouTuber. Because I think most people knew him after he blew up and get like 1 million subs and stuff like that. You know, like
Yeah,
sorry, go ahead.
I kind of stumbled upon him like randomly one day. I just kind of saw this video out of nowhere, and I came in, and I clicked on it. I was like, "Yo, this dude is actually really, really cool," and I hope he does blow up one day soon. And it's funny that he did.
Do you feel that you're inspired by him to like continue streaming and making content? Because I've heard recently that he wants to play VR chat again or something, or somebody told me
Oh,
that.
really? Yeah, like he does inspire me a lot, and not just the streaming side, but just like being able to have a community and just to stay with them and just make their day a little bit better.
Okay. Do you how'd you get into streaming and YouTubing? Like, were you inspired from
It was
others or just randomly?
it was kind of random for me. I saw my friends like in VR chat doing videos, like Ryan. I saw him doing a video
Mm-hmm.
and everything, and I thought, you know what? I kind of want to do something a little different. I want to be able to store my memories of all of my experiences with everyone in
Mm-hmm.
VR chat, so I can share them with everyone else, right? Because it's always what I wanted to do, and to be honest, I also wanted to, have my own YouTube channel, and because I've never done it, I've always wanted to like have my own YouTube channel where people come and visit and say hi and everything. I've never had the chance to do that before. So, but I never really expected it to go this far
Okay,
at all.
I get you. So do you have any like goals or ambitions for this year, like in terms of streaming or making content, or are you just going with the flow?
I have a ton. My main ambition, and it's not really a fixed ambition, it's more of an ambition that's always with me, is I just want to be like the best person I can be to other people, like not just with streaming, but with like my friends too. I want to become like a better artist as well. I've been trying to draw more and everything. And I'm trying to get like more confidence to really be true to my friends and everything. I want to try and be like the best person I can be to everyone. But yes, in terms of streaming as well, I guess I also want to get a lot of confidence streaming other games as well. Like I know a lot of people watch me for VR chat, but I wanna be more than VR chat. I wanna be Fiji, you know.
I get you. Do you have any ambitions to get partner, or are you just going with the flow?
I do, but it's more of something that, you know, if it happens, it happens. It's not really something you can push for. I feel like the moment you start focusing on numbers and everything, it kind of gets lost. Like, the whole reason for partner is, you know, you're a role model to be in Twitch. And I feel like the best way to be in a role model is just to be yourself, like to just do what you want to do, not for numbers, but, you know, to have fun with you and your community. Um, that's kind of where I am at the moment. I wanna do it for fun. I want people to have a good time, and yeah, it's fine. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Just smug at the camera. FijiVR becoming Fiji. That's you, Helga. Just sitting there being cute. I'm just sitting here being a water bottle.
All right, we're Gucci. We're Gucci. All right. Sorry, just my brother came over. He wanted to talk for a minute, and then the garage door wasn't working, and then I had to close it and stuff. So sorry. It's all done now, but no more
Don't worry about it. No,
interruptions
it's
unless
fine.
unless the phone rings. But you know, it is what it is. Anyway, so you were talking about, and you were talking about partnership, right? And you said you didn't really have any ambitions, or you just
It's not really I don't have an ambition. It's more like, you know, of course I want partnership, right? It's just I wanna take my time with it. Like I
yeah.
know there's like I know some people might want to like, you know, do everything for views and everything and hit that 75 and then hit the apply button as soon as they do it. But it's not as simple as that. Like
Mm-hmm.
it's all about how you become like a role model to the community
Yeah.
and everything. And not just that, but you know, just having your own community, treating them well, you know, having fun with them and having fun yourself too. It's not as simple as numbers. It really isn't.
True.
So I
It's
guess
yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
it's so fine, it's fine. But as soon as you start thinking about that, I kind of feel like you don't really have fun with streaming, and you kind of loses like what you're doing it for. Like I don't know if it makes sense, but I don't know. I've always viewed it like you know, streaming's about showing who you are, and you know, not like how big you are, right?
Yeah, I get what you're saying. You're talking about like building. It's more important to build a community than just have a lot of numbers. Like, there's people that have a
Yeah.
couple hundred viewers or even 1,000 viewers, and like they have no community. They just push the button, do their thing, and this like it's kind of like a job. They put in their hours, they put out like that's it. And some people treat it
Yeah,
like
like
that.
yeah, and that's kind of why I've started to push myself to other games.
Yeah.
Like Animal Crossing, as much as I love Animal Crossing, there's another reason why I stream it, and it's not just because I love Animal Crossing, even though it is the best game of 2020, no doubt.
Mm-hmm.
But it's also because like I want to have fun with my community. I don't want to just be VR chat. Like I don't want to be known for just VR chat. I want to be FijiVR. I want to,
Branch out.
yeah. Like I want to be myself and not just known for a game. I want to be known for what I do.
I understand. Many people feel the same way about playing VR chat and other games. So I can understand it. For me, I'm only known for VR chat. I literally only streamed this game for 2 years. So, I mean, I have, I have ambitions to play other games. It's just there's no other games that really I really want to play. I mean, for me, it was either I bought an index, which I have, or get Animal Crossing, and like I had to weigh the options. Like I was like, either I'm going to play like VR games for many years or play one game, because I don't even have a Switch. So I was like, I'm going to buy an index and look into other VR games. So
yeah, like I feel that too. Like I do stream VR chat most of the time still because that's like how I like to talk to people. Is just sit in the room and just talk to people about everything. But yeah, I feel like ever since I've started doing that, and instead of visiting other people's worlds and saying hi to them, I've had so much fun just sitting in an empty world and just talking to people, because that's me trying to show who I really am. Like I wanna talk to people. I wanna have fun with them, and not just walk around in VR chat, I guess.
I get you. Hey, what I do is I talk to people, and I do a talk show, so that's what I do. But I get what you're saying. Like, you just want to, like, your content just to be like, I'm going to talk to this person. Or, like, just go to, like, the Void Club and talk to people for 2 hours. Like,
right. Yeah. I'm not, like, insulting people who do it. Like, honestly, some people, I've got some really good friends who are, like, really awesome that do it. But it's not something that, suits me, I guess. I do prefer to just talk to other people.
Yeah. There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, if people want to do that, then go right ahead. There's people that role play. That's all they do is just role play for 10 hours a day. I don't know how you can do that. I role play once a week, but some people do it every single day and live that life. And I'm like, I don't even know how, but all right. More power to you, I say. But anyway, so you've been in VR chat for how long? Like, well, do you know like exactly what time? Like date wise?
I started September the 24th, 2017.
And you said you quit?
I didn't start playing it
for like 2 weeks?
Yeah, that's when I had the 2 weeks thing. And then I came back around October the 13th.
Okay. Oh, spooky 13th. Was it Friday the 13th that year?
I'm not too sure, actually.
Might have been pretty spooky, I'm just saying.
Yeah, probably. But, no, that was the same time we had like the Halloween party and everything, so it was a really good time to come.
Okay. Do you remember the old days? Like how many people were on? Like there's only like less than 100 people on, and like.
On the old days were kind of like I was trying to get into my friend by trying to find the instance they were in, because everyone was in either number 1 or 2. But now it's like 19,000 and something. But,
yep.
But yeah, like I was trying to find like the instance they were in, and just going around these different instances, trying to find my friends and trying to find people who I wanted to make friends with too. But yeah, like it's changed a lot, but I'm staying positive. I'm trying to.
Of course, I'm staying positive. That's why I play the same game every day for 2 years. I'm holding out. I'm holding out there. I mean, like, we just got updated to 2018, and we got Udon. So I mean, there's hope out there. New Network IK.
Really amazing. So. I know a lot of Japanese friends who make maps as well. So I'm really excited to see what they do. Yeah. And just the change to 18 is so much better, because I've been waiting for a long time. I'm looking at this. I'm like, why is VR chat on 5.6.3?
True.
The change has been amazing, I think.
Yeah, I think
it's been something I've been waiting for like years.
Yeah, we've been literally waiting for this update for like probably close to 2 years now, like a year and a half or so, ever since like Playmaker was announced, and now we have Udon. And like the markers and the network IK has been broken for a year and a half. Like we just been dealing with. We're like, okay, well, I guess this doesn't work anymore. I guess we'll just deal with it. And now, it's unfortunate to say this, but like because of the pandemic and because of the COVID-19, there's so many more people playing VR chat. So they're breaking all time records for like players, and now there's like all these big streamers playing. How do you feel about that? Like, do you have any comments about like the bigger streamers playing, or are you just like, oh, more people, I guess, more fun?
I have no problems with like bigger streamers playing, I guess, because streamers do what they want to do. If they want to play, then that's what they want to do. I did see Porter Robinson play VR
Yeah.
chat too in Half-Life, and I thought that was really, really cool. I hope to meet him one day too. But yeah, like I have no problems. The problem kind of arises when people want to become a streamer because they want fame,
Oh yeah.
and I kind of feel like that's not the reason you stream. You don't stream for fame. You stream to have fun. You stream to build a community. If you just want people to like gas all over you, it's not the thing, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. It's what happened near the end of 2017, early 2018 was like when VR chat was first blowing up because of all the YouTubers and streamers playing it. It was very common that people would just like start playing VR chat. I mean, it's okay to start because you saw someone play it, but like to start streaming and then just like literally hang around that person and like, what do you call it, like ghost them or like orbit them or whatever. And then like you try and like take their viewers and like be like, I'm gonna get famous because I'm friends with insert X streamer. It's like, okay, dude, like it was pretty bad back then. It was pretty
Okay,
bad.
boomer.
Okay, boomer. But I don't know. It's gonna happen again. It happens in every community. It's not just VR chat. It happens everywhere. It doesn't matter if you're a YouTuber or streamer. It's just the nature of things. But I don't know. I feel like
My
people.
response to that is you can't change.
Sorry, I was gonna say like you should just have fun with streaming. Just stream because you want to. Don't stream because, oh man, I'm friends with this person. If I hang around these like 10 big streamers, maybe I'll get a couple more viewers or something, and I'll appear on their stream and do something dumb, and they'll laugh, and then people will watch me.
Yeah, like my response to that is, you can't change people. Like people will be people. But like the way we used to do it, well, like ages ago when we first started doing YouTube thing and everything, we started live streaming too. Is we actually had like a group of 6 or 7 people.
Yeah.
That was me, Ryan, Ashinara, Jakuba, Murphy, Shimakaze, and somebody else. But we actually organized our streams to sort of cooperate with each other. So like we had a whole like Google document of like spreadsheet,
Oh
and we
snap.
tried to announce we tried to have our times to like match. So as soon as our one stream ended, the others would start. We'd never like overlap streams.
Oh.
So we used to do
Wow.
that and everything. We tried to be like supportive with each other because it's not about stealing each other's viewers. It's about building a community, like having fun with each other, not just having fun with chat with your friends too.
Oh my god. That's crazy. I didn't even know that. I know all those
It's
people.
like we didn't really speak.
Yeah, like
Yeah, we
what?
didn't really. Yeah.
That's
But
interesting.
we don't do that anymore. But to be honest, like with my other friends, I've been kind of thinking of maybe bringing it up again. But yeah, he used to have this like whole schedule thing going on, and honestly, I miss it.
That never really was a thing because I'm on the Twitch side. I mean, I used to be a YouTuber years ago, but when I started playing VR chat, I just became a streamer because everyone else told me like, hey, you should just stream this game. Don't even do YouTube. It's not worth it in the long run. So I streamed it entirely. And whenever I streamed, I would stream just 8 hours a day, like 8 to 10 hours a day in like desktop, then VR, and like there was never like, oh, we're gonna stream at this time, and then like this is when everyone's gonna get together. Nothing was ever organized. It was just maybe like once in a blue moon, we'd be like, oh, let's do a talent show. Okay, this day. That'd be
Yeah.
about it. Everything else was just you get on, you play, and then I would play almost like the entire day, like from morning to nighttime. And then I would just get on, and whoever was on, we just hung out, and that was it. It was never like, oh, I'm going off, guys. I'm going to go watch this person. It was never really like that. I mean, at least my
Yeah,
group of friends, it was just sort of like everybody was like, I guess you could say it was kind of like streamer lobbies because you had like literally, if there was 40 people in a lobby, literally half of them were all streaming, and they're all just like, yo, thanks for this up, dude. Yo, what's up, bro? Yo, that was pretty funny, bro. Like, that was the mentality we had.
That was a pretty good impression.
Hey, man. I should know. I was around that stuff for years. It still happens to this day, so it is what
Yeah,
it
true.
is. Hey,
But
bro.
yeah,
Thanks for the
that
sub.
was good.
Yo, man, you should sub, bro. Like,
No. But
well,
yeah, like again, things kind of changed, once things got bigger and we started to, be kind of our own people.
yeah.
But like I always try to help out friends when I can. Like it's not about. I try to be honest. I kind of look out for others more than myself. Like I see it as both like something I want to do and something I should probably tolerate too.
Mhm.
Um, because I've had a couple of experiences, and
Mhm.
yeah, it's kind of put in my mind, I guess, like to be careful. But at the same time, like I'm not gonna let that stop me from, helping my friends out too, because I really I want to see them succeed as well.
Mhm. Yeah, I understand. Like, you want other people to exceed as much as you, right? Like, again, the
Yeah,
contrast, like, between the YouTubers and the streamer. I feel like the streamers were just kind of like everyone was just like dogpiling on each other, and they're just like, oh man, I need to like hang around this person. Like, oh geez, man, if I'm not here for this wedding, I'm a nobody. Okay, I got to get into this lobby. If I don't get into this wedding, I'm literally gonna my channel's dead. I need to be around these people. Like, the YouTube side was
yeah,
way more like helpful and be like, oh, I'm gonna end my stream, or I'm gonna host you, or I'm gonna send my guys to you. Like, that really wasn't a thing on the Twitch. I mean, like, people would raid each other, but it was never like, I'm gonna purposely end my stream early so I can help you out type of vibe.
yeah. Like, don't get me wrong. Today I do have like a schedule. I want to be more organized with my thing, but
Yeah.
like I was thinking that if I ever did get like Twitch partner and everything, my first thing I would do is put all of that support into my friends
Yeah.
because I don't see like numbers like I don't stream for like numbers. I stream to like have a good time and to support my friends. Like I've always wanted to play with my friends too. I wanted to play Smash, Animal Crossing, and I do. But I've always wanted to put that support into my friends because at the end of the day, it's not about numbers. I just want to make more friends. I want to make have good times with them.
Mhm. That's what's important. I think a lot of people miss that mark. It's more about having fun with your friends, having a good time, and like anybody who ever says like, "What's a good advice to start as a streamer?" Just have fun. Like, it sounds very simple, and it sounds like everybody's just repeating themselves, but like it's honestly the truth. Just have fun. Don't stream and be like, "Man, I need to get 100 viewers by the end of this year. Or I'm a nobody. If I don't get these numbers, if I don't go to TwitchCon and talk to X streamer, bro, I am done, dude." Like, my God, like, I don't know. Some people get stuck in that, like, I guess, mentality.
Yeah, like for example, I said I'd go TwitchCon, but I'm actually gonna not go TwitchCon because I'm gonna go Dokumi and see my friends instead. Like I feel that's much better than going
Yeah,
to TwitchCon, and yeah, I want to see my friends at Dokumi. But it happens to be maybe I'll still go TwitchCon if I can, but it's just money.
yeah.
Like yeah,
Okay. So, obviously you talked about like your early first avatar, but how did you design like your current avatar?
my current avatar.
Yeah.
If I'm completely honest, it's just on a complete whim.
Oh.
So I kind of literally, I just take an idea, I put it together, and I'm like, does this look nice? And if not, then, scrap it. But to be honest, like, there are some things that do look nice. And I have many different iterations of my avatar. A lot of them. And once I get to something I like, I then start to building it more and more until I get to something that I really, really like. But yeah,
Mm.
but very soon, I won't be making many new avatars because I'm actually commissioning the same person that made yours. So yeah,
Oh. Yeah, let's go. Genomu, let's go. Shout
yeah,
out
I'm
to
gonna be
Genomu.
because because the what you call it. I had a friend, a really good friend of mine, who designed my reference, Uniho,
Mm-hmm.
and she completely knocked it out of the park. Like it's honestly the best thing that I've ever seen. But it's like something that's so above my level to make.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I can make it, so I want it to be the best like model that has been made. So I want to commission someone for it. I want it to be perfect, right?
I get you. Yeah, Genomu makes some good
There's a
stuff.
lot of like a lot of models I make have problems like this, like the sleeves don't work, and if you look through my arm, you can see that there's like this
Oh,
the skin was kind of
God.
like cut through.
Oh,
Yeah.
jeez. That's
So a
scary.
lot of these things like are kind of discreet, but you know, models aren't perfect, but I want this one to be.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Are you gonna, like, what's the new design? Is it gonna be like this, but just like modified, or?
Same OC, but I'll show you in a picture.
Oh,
It's gonna have a lot of different modifications, like a ton. Like I'm gonna have twin tails along with the long hair. It's gonna have a different outfit. It's gonna have shorter shorts, which is of course very important. It's
what?
gonna have.
Hold on, I was paying attention to that point. What, shorty short? Whoa, what's going on here, man?
No, we're gonna keep this though. This sort of stuff staying the same.
Okay.
But yeah, it's going for a lot of changes, but ultimately the same OC if you get me.
Mm-hmm.
It's not gonna be completely different. And the and the belly.
Of course, in the stomach, yes. We need exposed stomach. That's how you get all the peeps to watch. What do you mean? Any belly rubs? Anyone?
Belly rub. Oh no.
Is there a design choice to be shorter, or like you're not a lolly obviously, but like, you know what I mean? Like a lot of, like, for me, my character is 5'8". I made her taller on purpose, but like I seem like a lot of people make shorter avatars, and I'm wondering like why though? Like I don't understand. Maybe I'm just different.
The reason why I chose this height for my avatar is because I kind of felt, you know, it's the same size of everyone else. So I kind of felt if I made it, you know, a size that I wanted it to be, then everybody would end up, you know, being smaller. I'd feel like a really big person compared to them, and it's just the reason why I have this size avatar is purely for socializing reasons.
I get you.
Apart from that, like,
I'm too
yeah.
tall. I, I'm just a giant. And this is an average like woman's like 5'8", maybe a bit shorter, but like I'm just too tall for everybody in VR chat. Everyone's just short, and I have to like look down, and I can't see them because I have two large personalities, my plot, and I can't see anything, so I can't see lollies. I'm just like, well, rip. Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
problem.
and with the new model, like I am gonna make it bigger, of course. I'm gonna make it a much better height because now everything's changed. Nobody's like sort of on the younger side of models. People are now starting to like increase the size of their models. So this is actually a really outdated model.
Okay.
So I have to, yeah. So that's gonna happen once I get the new model commissioned. I'll size it up to something that's more, you know, other people's size.
Okay. I think it just means is he's gonna make it more thick. Just so you know. Pro
Yep,
tip.
that's true.
True. See, I can read in between the lines. I've done 127 interviews. I would know. Anyway, what advice would you give to someone who wants to start as someone who plays VR chat? Like if someone started today, like right now, they're watching right now, they're like, man, I really want to get into VR chat. What's some advice you would give them right now? Some good advice.
First thing would be it's okay to like be shy because I was shy too. I didn't even play the game for 2 weeks because of everything. But like it's okay to be shy. Honestly, I know sometimes it can feel that, you know, things are lonely. That happened to me too. It's happened to me even as, you know, like a content creator. I sometimes get lonely. It's completely okay to feel like that. Don't feel like, you know, you're gonna be alone forever. Just be yourself to others. Like just be, you know, show who you are to others. But also, it's not about, you know, streaming and everything. Like, I know there's a lot of streamers on, and it's nice to like hang out with them in the stream and everything. But don't feel like you have to please someone for their stream.
Mm-hmm.
Like, just be who you are and make good friends just for like the good moments that you have. Like, sometimes I just go into friends' worlds and I see somebody like goofing about and everything and having fun. I just add them, like, not because they're a streamer or anything, just because they're a really fun person to talk to.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's just
But yeah, a lot of the time I go into like VR chat to take photos and everything too. So like
mm-hmm.
the other bit of advice is like feel free to like express yourself. If you want to make a Twitter account, go for it because honestly, I had a lot of fun making a Twitter account. I didn't even have like YouTube when I made my Twitter account. I made it in like
Mm-hmm.
When was it? I think it was September. September 2017. I made my Twitter. Like, don't think many people in VR chat had a Twitter then. I was just posting for like because my friends, my friends had it as well. But yeah, like just feel free to express yourself as much as possible, I guess.
I getcha. They made an interesting comment. This is like the two sides of VR chat. You get the tall, thick avatars, and you get the short, cute ones. You know?
Yeah, yeah, and it was as I was saying earlier, it's okay to be shy because I still am shy. Like, I don't. Fun fact, like, I don't actually go into big worlds. I don't hang around them too often because I still get really, really shy on like hanging around them. With
Mm-hmm.
big groups of people, I don't do well at all. I much prefer smaller groups of people. You know, people who I know more, and just smaller groups that I can talk to everyone easier. And it's not like a party or anything because parties were never really my thing, to be honest.
Okay.
Yeah.
For me, I'm in real life, I'm quite the extrovert. I haven't really left my house in like 3 weeks because the the virus. Besides get groceries. But in VR chat, I'm quite the extrovert. I go everywhere. I go to parties. I go to clubs. I go to dancing events. I go to basically everywhere. I don't care if there's 60 people or there's 5 people in the world. I'm always there to make conversation. I've never really been shy when it comes to VR chat. I just go for it. Like if I do something stupid, like do cat noises every time someone subs, I just do it. Like I don't get too shy. I just go for it. You know, I guess I'm quite the
Yeah.
opposite to a lot of people in VR chat. I feel like obviously a lot of people are shy and have anxiety. I'm just the guy who just the one rebel. You know, and I just do it.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's nice as well. It's nice. I feel like, I'm a lot less shy when talking to like just a few people. If I'm talking to just a few people, I don't mind goofing off and everything, but as soon as it becomes to like big groups, I kind of become this
Mm-hmm.
person that kind of sits in the corner, I guess, and just watches until someone approaches me and I'm like, "Hi, hello. I'm just here.
I
I just
get
work
you.
here." But yeah.
Okay. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, I'm just the opposite. I could be quiet. I'm just all
Yeah.
over the place. I think it's just my personality type. I took one of those personalities tests for school, for college, and I think I was ENTJ, which means I'm like the commander like type, where I'm just very like upfront and just very like the center of attention, sort of like loud and in charge. And I think that says a lot about
Yeah.
me, and like very organized and stuff. Doing a talk show.
Yeah, I wanna take that personality test again actually, because it's been a while since I did it. But yeah.
Okay. Um. Well, what do you wish you have known when you first started playing VR chat? Like when you first started playing, what's something that like, man, I really wish I knew about that, like how to add people or how to do certain things, or like, oh, I should have added more people back then. You know, like what's something that you wish you've
Uh,
known?
that's a pretty good question actually. What I wish I would have known.
Yeah.
I guess it's how to make custom
Yeah,
avatar.
that's a pretty good one.
How to make custom avatar. But yeah, like honestly, I had no clue. I just kind of opened up. I'm like, where the hell do I upload my avatar? Where are all the anime avatars? and and I just chose this military guy. The military guy, the one with like the default one.
Oh, okay. I get what you're
Yeah.
saying. Oh yes, classic avatars. They said Commander Monkass. I mean, that's just the. I don't. Okay, my personality doesn't mean I'm an angry person. It just means that like I'm a leader type. That's what that means. That's what a commander means. It means I'm a leader type. If I was to work in like in an office, I am literally going for office administration, which means I'll be the leader of the office. I'll be being like, hey, do your work, do this, do that, keeping things
Are you?
organized. Yeah, I mean, it's just the way life is. There's people that are leaders, and there are people that are supporters. People that support the leader, and they get work done.
You should tell people to drink Fiji water too.
Yeah, drink Fiji water right now.
Oh, there's a lot of you.
Whoops.
That's okay. I can handle all of you at once.
Yo, Revolt, thanks so much for that raid/host. I had an interesting interview with Revolt yesterday. Let's just say I had to turn to a cat girl a lot. Anyway, how do you feel about being part of the VR chat community? Do you? I mean, we talked about this a little bit earlier, but do
Mm.
you Do you feel good about the community? Do you feel like, oh, there's some weird stuff going on, I really want to take a step back? Do you feel like, oh, I should keep going? Like, how do you feel about the community in 2020?
It's honestly a mixed opinion. So I have really good friends in the VR chat community, but I also know people who aren't as nice. The
Okay.
way I kind of see it is, I used to be really into the VR chat community. I was part of the VR chat clan group and everything. I used to talk to everyone there.
Mm-hmm.
But as things kind of got, got bigger, I kind of thought, I'm part of a community, but to be honest, I want to make friends like on Twitch. Like I want to make friends just like going around to other people and just, saying hi to them, talking to other people. I landed a lot in the art community. I was just watching people like draw art and everything, and
Yeah.
that's when I started to make like more and more friends. And since then, I've kind of thought, like it's for me, I'm not really, a part of the VR chat community. It's more like, I just do my own thing. I kind of just, make friends with whoever I find,
Yeah.
like whether it's VR chat or not.
Okay. How did you
But
get
a lot
into?
of
Sorry, I was about to say like. Well, you can continue. Actually, I was gonna ask a different question.
that's right. No, it's fine.
I was gonna ask, how'd you get into art initially? Because it seems like you've only just been like going for a little bit, and you're already like pretty good at art. Honestly, just
Uh,
keep going.
it's kind of a long thing. So the first people that kind of inspired me were people like Kurai, Fox, you know them too, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, those were the two kind of people who inspired me at first. So I started drawing and everything. I wanted to draw for them.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of stopped after, I had troubles with my well, sort of self-confidence and everything with it. Like I didn't feel like I was too good.
Mm-hmm.
And that's kind of when I met my Japanese friends in VR chat, because
Mm-hmm.
a lot of them also draw. And we used to do this thing where every time it was somebody's birthday, we used to have a sort of big board and everybody would draw something on it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I kind of did too. I kind of took part in some of those as well. It was really awesome. Um, so that's when I started trying to pick it up again, because I wanted to draw better and better for my friends. I wanted to, give them the best I could do. So that's when I started trying to learn and everything, and they all helped me out with that. But yeah, again, it was kind of like a self-confidence thing. Kind of didn't really feel confident or like a drive to continue my art. So it kind of stopped eventually. But after that, I was kind of just lurking around on Twitch, because when I'm not playing VR chat, I just look around on Twitch and see, what's up. And for some reason, I kind of find the art streams really relaxing to sit into. Like, for example, as I was talking about Hoy Artworks, he was one of my friends that I met on Twitch, so
Mm-hmm.
I was just watching him. But eventually, I found like one of my friends called Annie, and we became friends like really quickly. And so I joined her Discord and everything, and started talking to her and everything. And all of a sudden, I started making like a ton of friends from there, like so many friends. And I've had such a good time like talking to everyone, getting to know everyone. And ever since then, like it's inspired me a lot to get back into drawing and like do everything I can, I guess. Give it my best, because I don't want to be this sort of person who feels like they can't do something and then stops. I want to try and overcome like strengths. That's how I felt with my voice reveal.
Mm-hmm.
Like I could have just easily just become a mute streamer for like forever, because to be honest, like my channel was still doing really well even if I was a mute. Like it's completely fine. But I wanted to be able to express my emotions a lot more, I guess.
Okay.
So it's kind of the same as that. Like I wanted to really push myself to do something which was difficult and something which I initially would think is impossible. But that's kind of what makes a challenge fun. Like it's not fun if it's easy. So
True.
you get
Yeah.
me?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like if you was to play a game, like let's say you're playing a video game and you just blast through it in like 2 days, like you're gonna get bored of that, right?
Depends on the person. Some people, like in
Yeah, it
Half-Life
depends on the
Alyx,
person.
you can actually play it where the difficulty is called story mode, and I think it's just super easy. Like there's like you can't die. You have God mode or something, and then you just like you just kill everything like instantaneously, something like that.
Yeah, right.
You can chill. I think it even skips a lot of stuff. There are story-driven modes like that, but obviously I'm more of the the gamer inside of me that's like, I need to play this game on the hardest difficulty. If I ain't struggling, then this ain't not it's not a good game. I need to struggle and have no ammo and die 10,000 times and play Dark Souls.
That's what makes it fun. Yeah, like
Yeah, the
also,
challenge.
Like, yeah, it's make it fun because, like, say if you because you can run out of ammo and be in like a really like tough situation, and it would be not just like the most challenging thing ever, but also the funniest thing in the world. Just like
Yeah.
imagine fighting against this really tough boss and you have no ammo and you just have to keep on knifing him, for example.
Yeah, that's a real
And-
gamer.
Yeah, right. I've certainly been in that position before, but yeah, that's kind of what gives you those moments.
Of course. I get what you're saying.
But yeah,
All
it's the
right.
same with art. Like if you draw to like if you don't learn new things as you're drawing, it's kind of like you become stuck. Like for me, a big part of like enjoying art is the progress that you see yourself every day. You have to like see your progress and everything, and that's kind of what makes it, inspiring, I guess, to carry on.
Yeah. I get what you're saying. Um, what are you grateful for? Like in general or for VR chat? Like what are you grateful for?
I'm just grateful for like a ton of things. Like I could probably like name 100 things which I'm grateful for, but the main thing I'm grateful for is like all the friends I've made on VR chat, all of the people who like come to like check in how I'm doing, come to say hi, visit my stream as well. Like that's what makes me happy. Friends as well. Like my friends have been so supportive to me in the background, like not just with my streaming and everything, but also just me as a person too. Like they've certainly heard me out in my worst times. So I wanna do the same thing to them. So I'm just really grateful for a lot of things. I guess I'm also grateful for VR chat. Like even though there's a lot of bugs with VR chat, even though things sometimes might be not as good,
Yeah.
I'm still grateful for like making it in the first place. Because without it, I don't think I would be in the same place today.
Yeah. I get what you're saying. There's a lot more things that are important. Like sure the game has bugs, but like meeting people, having friends, that's very important. Like it's more important to have a community and to create friendships and stuff like that, relationships, and be like, oh man, this game doesn't work properly. Like, oh man, my avatar doesn't work. It's like, well, just work around it. Like, I don't know. I feel like a lot of people in this community complain a lot. And there's a lot of people there's very few people that actually do stuff. You know what I mean? Like they just work around it, or a lot of people just complain like, wow, this is broken. Well, I guess I'm not going to play this game anymore. It's like, no, why don't you just work around it or whatever. Example is doing a talk show. No one told me to do this, and I did it because I wanted to. And I figured it all out. I figured out how to do the camera system, make this world, all of myself.
Yeah. Don't get me wrong, I'm a bit of both when it comes to that. Like, of course, I'm happy to like do things myself, but at the same time, like, it shouldn't rely on us to do these things. Like, I have no problem, finding my way around things, but I do expect them to do something about it as well at the same time.
Okay. Another question I have: what makes you inspired? In general, like for drawing or for streaming or just what gets you up in the morning? Like what's like, I need to work hard, let's do it. What inspires you?
So apart from like the two people I mentioned and everything, like the whole where it all started, my friends, like my community as well, I just want to be my best to them. It's part of my goals and ambitions. I want to be my best to people, and I want to just like be the nicest person I can possibly be to them. I want to talk to new people. I want to make people smile and everything like that. Like it's when it comes to that, my brain kind of blanks out a lot because I don't really have a fixed thing that I get up in the morning for. I just feel like it's the best thing to do, like, is to be a really good person to people. So
Okay.
it's kind of, yeah, it's hard to put into words, sorry.
It's all right. What is one thing you would change about VR chat? Like if there's something like you want added to the game, like a feature, or you're like, oh man, I really wish this was added in the game. This should be added, like a feature or something that you miss or want back in, or
So, in terms of like features, I would probably say the camera, because I love the camera so much. I love taking photos and everything, but I feel like it is literally just a camera that takes photos. It's got a few fancy filters,
yeah.
got a smooth function, nothing else. They can do so much more with it, especially with 2018. They can do so much more with the camera.
Okay. So you want
Yeah,
like focus, or like where like
depth
if
of
I'm close,
field.
yeah, like depth of field, like maybe black and white. I don't know, like Instagram filters. I don't know, just just add all that stuff and just put on the
Yeah,
camera.
like yeah, like I don't really understand some of the filters they put. Like it's cute and all, but like they should have some other filters on there too. But it mainly comes down to like the depth of field and everything. Like they can do so much more with the camera, with the mechanics and everything. Of course, it's not like a priority, I guess, but at the same time, it'd be really neat if they expanded on it.
Mhm.
Things like with how you can make images like contrast more and everything.
Yeah.
That would also be something really nice, because there are some times where like you're looking into a world and it's not really the lighting situation you want. So yeah, another thing I was probably love as well is an inventory system. So you can just like go into your inventory like with something you've made and then pick it out and then you can use that. Honestly, I think that would
Oh,
be
I
really
see.
cool.
Yeah, that's actually been talked about before in other interviews and stuff I did like last year. You're talking about like sort of like a toy box system where like I can just like pull out,
Yeah.
like if I made an object or I found, or if I have it saved from a friend, like they made it, then like I can pull it like a marker, and now I have a marker in every avatar and just type or write or whatever. Or if I'm like, oh, this map is really long, oh, I'll just pop on a jetpack and just go. Shoo. Doesn't have to be part of the avatar. It's
Yeah,
just
right.
something that's just on my account.
Yeah, because like we're relying on gestures and everything, and gestures are nice and all, but it's also really scuffed. So I
Yeah.
feel that especially with index, like you have to put so much effort into index to use items, because
Yep.
it's not really, yeah, because you have to now do the actual emotions.
Yeah.
So it's like peace sign, and you want to like change, and it's there's so much. I think it's a really good opportunity now that the index has come out to introduce that.
Yeah, I agree with that, because like when I got my index, I'm like, oh my god, doing stuff is so awkward. Like, I have all my gestures off right now because on purpose. Because like the moment I try and start doing edge gestures, it just gets spammed. And it's like all messed up, and I'm just like, what is even going on anymore? So I just turn it all
Another thing
off.
is Another reason I'm saying that too is because if you want to use an item, but something like this is happening, like my thumb's out at the moment, but for me it's showing as in. The index controllers aren't really the most reliable thing in the world. I mean, this one here has joystick shift. If I was to tap this, I'll just keep moving backwards like this.
What?
Can't really fix it, but yeah, that's why I like when I'm repositioning, I do a lot of that. But honestly, like there's problems with the index controllers, and something like that would be so much easier to do.
Well, I think it also depends on the config of how they did it for VR chat. Because when the index first came out, they made like a very hot fixed patch just for VR chat. I think in like a week, they're like, "Oh, index, all right, let's make it all right," and then they never updated it. So
Yeah.
it's never really been touched since last year when the index came out. So they've just sort of like rushed the update and then just never touched it again. But they should fix it again. But again, priorities, right? So I don't know.
Yeah, it's been a common pattern I've known. But yeah.
I get you. Um, I'll ask a few more questions, and we'll start taking questions from the chat. What is
Cool, of course.
what's a funny slash embarrassing moment you had from VR chat? Like something you remember?
Lit Spilling my drink literally every time I have a stream. Literally every time. Bought it today, spilled Coke all over my LED
Oh my
mouse pad
god!
and my work computer and my Xbox controller.
You need to get some
Oh wait, they're saying the kiss
safety
one
cups.
too.
You need to
Yeah.
put some safety stuff on there. I don't think I've spilt a drink in years.
Yeah, and the other one they're talking about in chat at the moment is the the kiss clip which happened on my birthday.
Oh yeah, who'd you kiss?
One of my friends.
Oh nice.
It was a mistletoe thing though.
Oh, Yeah, that's why I keep telling myself to every time I kiss someone. I just said it's in VR chat. Don't worry about it. It's not real.
they, they literally they bully me every day for it.
And they're gonna start bullying me about the Nyan stuff too.
Mm.
All right. Um, what is something you miss about VR chat in terms of just something like, oh, this is something that happened in 2017, but I don't see it anymore.
Uh, I guess it's just being able to hop into other worlds and visit other friends just by hopping into worlds and not really joining our friends.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Sorry, 1 second.
Don't worry about it. I'll answer the question too. So what I miss from the old days of VR chat is like what Fiji said. I didn't. Everybody's in a private world. Obviously, we always talk about this, in everybody's stream. Private world simulator. But I'm more so talking about like I could go to a public and I didn't have to worry about getting banned or getting in trouble and people doing malicious things and stuff like that. I could just hang out with my friends. Or like back when I first started streaming, I literally very rarely ever had a request. There like nobody was in private worlds unless it was like a really private event like a wedding or something, then maybe. But like most of the time everybody was in a friends world, so I could just hop to like 10 different friend groups any point in time. I never had to request. It's always just here one lobby to the next. I didn't have to request, and a lot of times it was friends plus. And a lot of times some of my friends' lobbies, they would just make it public. They didn't care if like 10 people showed up that weren't even our friends. They would just become friends. Like that was the way it is. But nowadays you can't do that anymore. It's like if you do that, like you're just gonna stream snipe, get some bad stuff going on. So that's what I miss.
Yeah.
Anyway, well, since Udon has like come out, or at least it's in alpha now, so like it's just coming out. Is there any expectations, like something you want made with Udon? Because you can make like anything. You can make like Counter Strike or whatever, like or Portal.
Yeah, right.
So
Yeah.
what do you want to see
Like,
from Udon?
I want to see a lot more horror maps actually.
Oh really?
Yeah, because like whenever I want to do horror map or like whenever I want to do horror maps, I look through it and I just see the same maps over and over again. And it's the same with like everything else. I just kind of see the same maps, and I feel like now that Udon's released, I feel like gonna become a lot more easier for people to make maps. So I'm excited to see what they come up with, and also like maps that are really creative and things that we haven't experienced before. I'm excited.
I agree. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot more horror maps, guaranteed. And I'm excited to see the game modes. Like, let's see people come up with like what kind of game modes people make, what kind of new stuff. I mean, you never know. Like, it's kind of like the Warcraft 3 custom games or like Garry's Mod. People took the base game and then they just made game modes. You could see maybe like the next like League of Legends in VR. Who knows, right? You can have whatever you want in this game. So someone could make like an actual like esports game in VR. Like that'd be crazy, but you never know. It could happen.
That's why I wanted them to move to 2018.
Exactly. It's a very important update. What's something that what's one of your favorite maps in VR chat, like, or like a top 10 or top 5? Like
It's called Illusionary Shibia, and it's pretty much, and a lot of the people who are watching this from me might know this, but it's pretty much a nighttime map with like cities and everything around. It's like a futuristic sort of map, and the thing is about me is I absolutely adore nightlife and cities life and everything like that. So the map literally is perfect for me because I just find it so chill just sitting in there and talking to my friends and everything. It's just such a nice map too, and even to like take pictures of it as well. Really nice.
Okay. Awesome. So we'll start taking questions from the chat. So if anybody has any questions for Fiji and I, then let us know. We'll start taking questions. Then after this, we'll wrap it up, and then you can go on your way. And then I'll continue my stream, do my subathon. So, yeah. Anyway. Unless you have any questions for me, you can ask me anything. I'm an open book. Well, questions. Ooh. Yeah, I mean, wait. I mean, I'm just looking at some questions I've written down here, see if I missed any. What was the first thing you did when you got VR? Like when you first put on the headset?
H3VR. You know, the hot dogs, horseshoes, and hand grenades.
Okay.
Yeah, I used to play. When I first got VR, I played that, and that was kind of another reason why I got VR too, was to play that because I've honestly wanted to like shoot guns in VR and everything, and do fancy magazine tricks where like you throw it up and then you like catch it with your gun and everything.
John
I
Wick.
really like that kind of stuff. Yeah, and also attaching like 15 different scopes to the same gun. That's also very fun too. So,
All right.
yeah, I really That's kind of why I got VR too.
Is water wet?
Yes, water is wet.
Okay. On a scale of 1 to 10, how much of a cutie is Fiji? If I was to answer that question, here's how you answer this question. 9 out of 10. Why not 10 out of 10? There's always room for improvement because you're not perfect. Just so you know. That means you can always become more cute. See, everyone always says 10 out of 10. No. You got to say 9 out of 10. You got to realize that people can become more cute. You think he's cute like 10 out of 10 right now? Not yet. He can be 10 out of 10. There you go.
Not even 69 out of 10 ppm.
Not even 69? I mean... Why Fiji have such a wonderful voice? Is it natural or is he trained voice to be so smooth and comfy?
I actually didn't expect people to react this way when they heard my voice because I always sort of listen back to my own voice when I was singing, and I always like had this thing with against my voice. Like I always felt it was too, I don't know, annoying maybe.
Okay.
So I was honestly like really. That's kind of why I didn't voice reveal too. I honestly thought that I'd be afraid that people would think that.
Yeah.
Just like everything that come back to me like really shocked me, and also like made me so happy every time I hear something like that. Is it's always something that I thought wasn't a big part of myself, like wasn't a good part of myself. To hear somebody say they like it is kind of like really sets me back.
I get what you're saying. What if you max out the cute scale, but now the thick scale spawns? True. True.
69 out of Bork.
Bork. Yeah. Of course. We'll take another question or two if anyone has any. Again,
Of course, yes.
do you have any questions for me, Fiji?
I do have a question actually. What's your favorite type of water?
Is this a trick question?
No, it's a genuine question.
Water? Damn. I don't know. I like some spring water, bro. Nah, I'm just kidding. Fiji water for life, bro. It's good for your skin. What do you mean?
Phew.
Paid sponsorship. Literally, you're sponsored by me. What do you mean? I'm sponsored by Fiji water. How many people wanted to drink Fiji water before the voice reveal?
Pretty much everyone.
Damn, they're all thirsty. Do you have a lot of thirsty people?
I mean, Fiji water is pretty damn good, so.
True.
But
What?
no, like in a literal sense, like there are of course people who thought I was a girl. That's kind of the hard part about being a mute too. Was like I know people knew that, but I was worried about the sort of reaction from that and like how people would respond if they thought I was just having people on, or if it was literally the reason why I didn't speak, and that's because I had trouble speaking.
Okay.
But yeah. I was a little bit afraid about that. At the end, like I determined that shouldn't stop me.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's why when I rebranded my whole channel, I made no effort to like hide that I'm a guy. Like, I don't care. Like, I'm not gonna put on a girl voice or become a mute to be like, oh, I'm gonna get suddenly more viewers if I pretend to be a girl. It's like, no, I don't really care. If you click my stream within 2 seconds, you know I'm a guy. Like, like if you're delusional and you're gonna be like, man, I really hope it's a girl. I'm gonna donate hundreds of dollars. I'm like, you're delusional. You got problems, bro. Like, you should never donate or support based on someone's gender. You should just support them because you want to. Don't be like, man, oh boy, if I donate to FijiVR, maybe I'll go on a date. I hope it's a girl. I really do. I'll meet him at TwitchCon this year. Like, come
I
on,
know
dude.
people are like that as well. But ultimately, like, if something like that happens, I kind of just, kind of just do my thing as if it was just any other donation, because I feel like, just because somebody donated a large amount to me doesn't mean that I should treat them differently. Like, people donate, like, even if people don't donate, like, I still don't treat them differently. Like,
Yeah.
they're supporting me just by being my friend. So,
Yep.
that's the best way they could support me.
Yeah. What's your plan with VR chat if you plan on? What's your plan with VR chat if you plan on sticking with it, and if not, what else do you plan on doing?
It honestly depends on how things go with VR chat, because I want to see the big thing that's going to be a decision factor to me is how well the developers listen to their community, how well they're willing to make things easy for players, and not just do beta tests for a week, which are completely meaningless because I'll do the decision anyway.
Damn, roasted.
Yeah, that's because this happened a couple of times, and I just can't not talk about it, because I just the most important thing about a game and the game's success is measured by how well they interact with their community, with their streamers, and how well they give people a chance to like speak about what they want. Like, don't get me wrong, VR chat does do some really good things, but at the same time, I feel like there's some things they also need to listen to.
Okay. I think we'll wrap up this interview now because we've been going for like about over an hour now. So,
Of course, that's fine.
anything? I'll put the camera on you. So, anything else you want to like mention? You can plug yourself. Any projects you're working on? Anything you want to let people know about? It's up to you. You don't have to.
No, it's fine. No, it's literally just just thank you very much for like. Thank you. I know it's been like very hard to organize it, but thank you so much for like sticking through with me and giving me the chance to. It's really nice. I've never been interviewed like this before, and honestly, I kind of always wanted to be interviewed like this, so it's really nice.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I mean, I am persistent. Like I said, I am the commander type. I am persistent. Listen, if I want something, it'll get done eventually, okay? If you put the time and effort and put the initiative into something, it'll get done. So,
No,
of course. Nice. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. Again, this is FijiVR. Thank you so much for coming by and being here and everything. And again, I'm your host, That One Rebel. This is my talk show, Lane of Rebel. I do this almost every day, and I love interviewing people. So if you want to see more, hit that follow button. But also for my guest, FijiVR, very wholesome person. If you want to watch some good, honest, wholesome content, some comfy stuff, watch the FijiVR, guys. Honestly.
No, thank you. Seriously, it's been a pleasure.
Of course.
Pleasure's all mine.
I love talking to you on stream and off stream. Always hit me up in the DMs. You guys gotta slide in.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
All right. Well, anyway, on that note, thank you so much for everybody for watching. I'm still gonna be streaming. I'm still doing my subathon. We'll take a picture, you and I, and then I'll send you on your way. Yeah. So here we go.
I want a picture too as well.
Of course. Let me set this up. Gotta switch scenes and everything. I gotta get up for that. That's the one thing I've noticed about getting an index. I used to have an Oculus. I would just rely on using an Oculus Dash, and now I can't do that anymore. My legs are dying. All right. Oops. All right, you ready? We take pictures by standing next to each other, by the way.
I have to stand on the chair though.
Or I can just don't worry about it. I got play space mover. I just shrink myself,
It's good.
Look, now I'm your height. Now if anyone ever questions you, we'll just say we're the same height. We'll take two. Oh wait. There you go. Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh,
awesome.
My legs. My legs are broken.
Oh, no.
Hold on, I can fix that real quick.
Do I need to call an ambulance?
No. It's because when I'm sitting down, the tracker's moving, then it cripples the feet. All you have to do is do this, recalibrate, and then boom, I'm normal again. Here you go.
I know more on PG.
Hi. Here's some head pats for you.
I can't reach you. I'm sorry.
I'll get shorter. There you go. Here's a hug for you from a big, large
Hey.
waifu. All right, thank you so much. Hopefully you have a good rest of your night. I'll see you around. Bop.
See ya.
I'll salute. Look at this. All right, I'll see you later. Thank you so much. Oh, backflip.